101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Shafi.
Hello, Daniel, how are you?
Wow, busy always, Shafi. Busy always because I have a lot of podcasts coming this year. Oh, guess, Chef, how
Fantastic.
many podcasts?
You
Guess,
got too
Shafi,
many
how many podcasts?
you got too many podcasts.
People, I have a six coming podcast coming this year. Includes AI 101, Tech 101, parenting or positive parenting 101. All the 101 is coming this year. But
Wow.
thank God, our food 101 is already in sixth season.
Wow.
6 year. Sixth season
Flew.
already of Food 101. Thank God this is one of our pioneer podcasts, which is Chef Alessandro. We're doing this every week.
Yes.
Imagine. For 6 years, we're doing this. We are dedicated every week. And thank God, Chef Alessandro is still my partner. Oh, my partner
Oh, I
till
don't know
the
what the people now is
end.
going to think about that.
My partner till the end for sure.
Yes, yes,
If
yes.
we
We
go
enjoy
back,
doing anyway. We enjoy doing.
yes, if we
It's
go
uh,
back to
it's
our,
it's yes.
if
So
we
it's
go
nice
back to
talking
our
about food.
history, yes, food. People, I just want to go back to our history with Chef or Chef Alessandro. First time I met him on LinkedIn.
Yes.
I'm doing my first season of Food 101, and I'm telling to myself I need a co-host. I cannot do this alone. I need something, a co-host that dedicated to be part of this podcast. So I did consider Chef Alessandro, but I have four uh, people that viewing for this podcast. So Chef Alessandro is the winner because first, first thing he did not ask for what anything. When he said, "I Chef, can would you be my co-host to my podcast?" He said, "Yes, I want to talk about food." But first, he's my guest. He's my guest, people. He's my guest as for like probably 5 episodes or 10 episodes.
Oh, even
Food
more. I
101.
think yes, I was
He's always
your guest
guest.
for
Yeah.
oh, 15, 20 episodes, maybe even more.
Yes, and I told to myself, he is the one. He is my co-host for Food 101.
But at that time, we have no video. That time, we was doing only
Oh,
on
yes.
the with just only voice.
Yes, people, just only the voice itself, and then we will, well, what they call this, revise, no, refine to make it
Yeah.
better, to level up. We level up now. We're doing video podcasts. My goodness, we totally level up. But people, we are so grateful because for all those 6 years that we're doing, you are there to help us to grow. Without you, we will not grow as like this. We still number 12 best food
Mhm.
podcast. So
Good.
we are so grateful for that. We always maintaining our status quo as one of the best food podcasts in the list. So thank you for our bottom of our heart, Chef Alessandro and I. We are so grateful, and we need an applause for
Wow.
that.
Well, we
Yeah.
achieve lots of stuff. So we make even a nice, beautiful website so everybody can see it. So we enjoy doing this. Now it's fun. We share lots of
Yes.
recipe together. Me and Daniels. For you whoever listen to us. And they can go see what they like and take the recipe. They are free, guys. Please go for it. Go on the
Yes.
website.
Free people. We have a lot of ups and down on Food 101. But we want to share to you. We did lots of books, but well, books. People doesn't like books nowadays. We did our merchandise, but it's hard to market merchandise nowadays because people love everything signatures and a lot more. We did a lot of courses and on Food 101 too, and we are planning to have an app. So we are growing and growing and growing, people. And our motto here on Food 101, we make sure that every season we're getting bigger.
Better and bolder.
Yes, people. Yes, yes, yes. So, Shafi, what will be our topic for today?
What today we're going to talk about vitello tonnato. So,
Oh,
classic Piedmont style veal with the tuna sauce. It's a vitel tonne. What's
yes.
it's a classic traditional dish from Piemonte region, North Italy, of course.
Mm,
And this recipe it's so old, like from a long time we've been
16th
using. But
century.
lately, I noticed I was looking on the web, and lately in France is been very popular now.
Oh,
This
wow.
Italian vitel tonne. So that's it's coming back stronger now again. So well, I never left because it's a classic dish that you can use as an appetizer, or even as an amuse, or even as a main course. So it's very easy to make, and we used to make this especially in the summertime because it's a nice to it's a cold dish, it's not an hot dish. And the most important things that you have to remember when you make this dish, that's the veal must be very, very thin sliced. The meat must be cooked very gently. And the slice should be melt into the creamy tuna sauce. So
Mm,
practically, it's got to be so thin that it's going to melt in your mouth with the creamy sauce of the tuna. So it's a
mm,
very old recipe. Usually we use only the best part for this vitel tonne is the eye round. So the eye round we call girello in Italian. It's coming from the legs. It's very lean, tender. It's perfect for slice this kind of recipe. It's perfect because it can nice, beautiful round slice. You can find the eye around or wherever you go in any kind of grocery store, butcher store, and it's got to be very gently cooked, starting with the cold liquid. So this recipe that we actually have now on the website, it's the traditional one. So I want to explain the traditional first, and then maybe a kind of easy way to to cheat a little bit and make it a little bit more easier at home. Anyway, so what you need is eye round, celery. You need dry white wine. You need white wine vinegar, bay leaves, sage leaves, cloves, and salt. Just this one for the veal.
mm,
Then for the sauce, you're gonna need tuna, anchovies, boiled eggs, capers, pickled gherkin if you like it, lemon juice, extra virgin olive oil, and white wine vinegar. So the first step is to marinate the veal. That's the most
mhm,
important thing because when you marinate the veal, you're going to make sure that the meat is going to be tender. So you marinate the veal with your chopped celery, with your bay leaf, your cloves, your sage, your white wine, and you put in a bowl. You cover that, and you put in the fridge for 12 hours. That's the only waiting time because that's the most important thing. Because this wine and marinated method, it's help to the meat to get nice and tender when you cook it very slowly. So after 12 hours, you get your meat, and you with even the marinated liquid, and you put it in a pot, and you fill it up with the cold water, and that's the cooking time that you're gonna start very slowly. You add a little bit salt, of course, and you bring to boil gently, gently, very, very gently boil. And you cook for about 1 hour. That all depends of the size of the veal. Usually, usually 1 hour is enough. And then after 1 hour, you just save a couple little of the liquid from the broth that you make, and then you put the meat straight in the fridge without liquid, just the meat.
Mm-hmm.
And it gotta be very, very cold when you're gonna start to slice the meat. That's the most important thing. When it's very cold, it's gonna slice perfectly, beautiful. So next step is gonna be to make the sauce. Sauce, very easy to, so that's the recipe that we're gonna do now. So you got your drained tuna, you got your the cooked boiled eggs, but you're gonna need only the yolk. Now the white
The
boiled
yolk.
eggs you can keep it on the side. You can make a salad eventually, but you need only the egg yolk. You need
Mm-hmm.
anchovies, a nice spoon of capers, lemon juice, olive oil, and white wine vinegar. So that's you're gonna blend into smooth in a nice strong blender. Now, a little bit at a time, you're going to add the liquid they ask you to save it, the 2 liter of liquid that you left, I ask to save it. You add gently a little bit at a time inside the blender. Into this liquid is going to create the creamy, the smooth, the slightly fluid and velvety of the sauce. That's the most important thing. So practically, we don't add the easy cheat way is to make it you use the mayonnaise. That's the
Mm.
everybody any
Shit,
restaurant.
yes.
If you the easy way is to use a mayonnaise, you add your anchovies, you add your capers, you add
Mm-hmm.
your tuna, and let's say you blend everything, a little bit more vinegar, and that's it. You can do that eventually. If
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have the time to make the boiled eggs, stuff like that. But I was just share with you the really the traditional one, the original one. That was the most important. But eventually, yes, you can use your mayonnaise. You can add your tuna. You can add your anchovies. You blend everything nice and smooth. That's your tuna sauce perfectly. There's no problem. But we create this sauce without the mayonnaise practically. Let's say it's a little bit more healthy as a recipe.
Yes.
So then
Oh.
after this one, we got we're gonna prepare the plate. So the most important thing is slice the veal. Okay, you have to get a very sharp knife and you have to just slice very, very thin. As thin as possible, that's the best thing. If you have a slicer at home, oh,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. You're lucky.
Much
Perfect.
better. Mm-hmm.
But making sure the meat is cold. That's one of the most important things. The meat must be very, very cold. My mom, when she was making it, she was here make it the day before. Keep the meat in the fridge all night long, and the next day she will slice it. So it's much much better. If you don't want to wait one day because you want to eat it right away, so you're gonna wait at least your that 2 3 hours to cool down in the fridge. When you assemble, you just arrange all of your veal slice in a service plate, and you cover with a nice, beautiful tuna sauce. You can spread it with a spoon, with a spatula, whatever you feel like. You can decor as you like. I used to decor with some, nice mayonnaise around all around the plate. As you see on the picture, I we make with a nice salad in the middle where I'm working. So you can create your own after, once you get the base. And
Mm.
of course, you can if you get some more capers, you can put more capers around. If you like pickle jerkins, you can put pickle jerkins around too. That's an optional for you if you like it. And you got to make sure that must be served cold. It's got to be very nice cold. Or room temperature is okay, but I love it cold because it's so good when it's cold that you eat it. And the most important thing uh, to make making sure you blend you very good and smooth the sauce. That's the most important thing. You don't want to see the piece of anchovies, so you want to make sure it's nice and smooth the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? As an appetizer, you can put it on a plate as an appetizer, or as a main course you can use it, or if you want to use as an amuse when you have people all coming over or canapé, to go around in the room. You can put on the spoon. You can just dress up the your veal tonnato on the spoon with a little capers on top, and we go. It's nice to serve like that. It's a very nice dish. I love it because it's simple, it's classic. You can elaborate as much you like. You can add a salad beside if you want it. You can add some more pickles if you like on top. It's up to you after.
Yes. It's up to you to decorate, people. I think you put arugula, Shafi, right on the top? Or any
Yeah, I
kind
did
of
arugula.
salad.
Yes, I put an
Arugula.
arugula salad over there, and I deep fry on that picture. I deep fry the pico, the capers, and
Oh,
I use two
nice.
different kind of capers. So I deep fry, and because I like the crunchy too part, so it's very nice. And then actually, I just drizzle the sauce. I don't even spread it. I just drizzle. It looks a little bit more, uh,
Mm,
a little bit more the fine
high
dining
end.
than yes.
Hmm. So, Shafi, for
But
those
it's a
people,
nice recipe.
nice recipe for sure. For those people out there, Shafi, thinking about their budget, is it
Mm.
good for the budget?
Well, sometimes you can find good deal on the iRound. iRound you can find any kind of a grocery store. Sometimes they put in sale because it's no common to get. It's good for roast anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, okay, it's no Vitel Tornado. But if you want to change it with the pork tenderloin, you can do the same thing with the pork. It's not the same, of course, but you can call it Vitel Tornado. But it's. But yes, if you're looking for a cheaper budget version, yes, you can use a pork eventually, or even you can even use a pork loin if you got a nice piece you can roast
Thin.
it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same. I'm telling you right
It's
away
not the
because
same.
veal is much better. You can make with uh, you can use as a roast beef if you want it. You can make your roast beef and then you can put the tomato sauce on top. Eventually, if you want to change a little bit the style, and that's there is a few versions to do it, different fusion to change here, change there. Different idea you can add on it if you like.
Mm. Yes, definitely, people. If your budget is not that enough, Chef Alessandro will give you fit for your budget. But Shafi, before we wrap up our discussion for today, I'm inviting you to please to listen to my other podcast, people. My other podcast, because my abstract essay is already in sixth season, abstract poetry in third season, and of course my book 101 review in sixth season as well. Comedy 101 in third season, and of course our food 101 with Chef Alessandro is already sixth season too. Geography 101 Love Letters, a Movie 101 Review, Music 101 are in fifth season, Science 101, Sex 101 in a fourth season, and our baby podcast, Trivia 101, Law 101, Mental Health 101, Motivation 101, Entrepreneurship 101, and of course, Bible Verses 101. Please listen to them wherever you listen your podcast. And I have, as I said, I have more five podcast to come this year. So tune in for that. Tune in for that. So I think, Chef, it's time to make one more podcast. Don't you think?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
pastry
let's
101,
do.
pastry
Yes,
101.
Pastry 101. Why not, right? Oh,
Oh,
yes. Tune in for that, people. We have a new podcast with Chef Alessandro. Pastry 101. We're going to talk about baking. I love baking than cooking, Chefy. Don't
oh
you
yeah,
think?
we can do baking. I got lots of pastry chef with me work, so I can
Yes.
bring some in.
Yeah, Space 3101 people coming this year. So in total, I have 6 podcasts coming this. Oh my goodness. I never say
Oh
no
my
to
God,
all those
you're gonna be online all
suggestions.
day long, my friend.
All day long. Yes, Safi. So to wrap up our discussion, Safi, what will they expect if they will eat this Vitello
Well,
Tonato?
vitello tonnato, the most important thing, like I said before, you need always, to make sure the most important thing, like I said, use wheel around. That's number one. The things there's got to be cut very, 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 very slice, very, very thin
Thin.
slice,
Mm-hmm.
and cook very gently. That's the most important thing. Then for the sauce, like I say, if you want to use the mayonnaise, go ahead. You can use the mayonnaise. We can close our eyes and just you know. But yeah, like I said, yeah, we give it the traditional recipe, but you can change it with the with using mayonnaise and add just anchovies and
Mm-hmm. We want you to
simple,
eat
the simple
simple.
way. Let's say
Yes,
yes.
easy and delicious, people, and we give you the convenience, not the inconvenience. Mm.
Well, we give some tip
Mm,
on it. The
yes,
way that you can go, and make your life easier in the kitchen. That's for sure.
definitely. So, chef, it is only for appetizer, right? Can we do
We can
this
use
as a
as an appetizer. We can use as like I said, like canapé, or you
main
can use
course?
even as a main course.
Okay, so people, it's a double purpose. If you can use for your appetizer, why not for the main course? Make it more bigger. Then for sure, people love it. Your visitors, your friends, your family will love it for sure. They will tell you, please do it again next time.
Oh
Mm.
yes.
Do it in again and again and again. Definitely. So, people, please visit for our official website on Food 101, www.food101.ca. You can see lots of
Recipe.
recipe, and mostly, well, they are free. Not mostly, they are totally free, people. Please do. But if you want the one that is available on Amazon, please do search for Food 101 until volume 13. We have a lots of recipe books. So please do support us. So, Shafi,
Make it, people. Bye
see you
bye.
soon.
Bye bye. See ya.
Been- My goodness, Abby. It's been like 6 years we're doing this and I'm forgetting something. Oh my goodness. People, thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.